Hello everybody, this is the Gruesome Fox coming at you with a new testing video here, and today we have the narrative Gundam. Good grief, he is naked, but yeah, we got a base version of the narrative Gundam, and that's actually part of a boosted supply drop that they're doing. Similar to the Dozel Zaku and the Engage Gundam Incom type, a level 1 through 4 variant of this suit exists. So we're going to be taking a look at the level 1 variation here, and yeah, we'll jump right into it here. The narrative Gundam is a 500 cost general at level 1. Very surprised to see that it's 500. I actually didn't think it would be this low. I thought it would at least be in the 600, 650 range. At least 600, you know, to be below the other narratives, but no, 500 cost general. It's compatible both ground and space. You have 18,000 mobile suit HP. You have 18 resistances all across the board, and even for your, 25 range strength and 25 melee strength, you have 130 movement speed, 205 top speed, 60 thrust gauge, and 69 turning speeds. And for your part slots, you have 15 in everything. So a very balanced set of stats here. You really don't have anything that stands out. For your other, stats here, you have a melee priority of 2, pretty common for most generals. You have space compatibility, so boosted stats in space, and this suit is considered a 3-star. So yeah, very interesting start here with the narrative Gundam. So next we'll take a look at the loadouts here, and for our primary we have the Jagan D-type bazooka. I'm admittedly getting very sick of seeing this weapon just thrown on random suits, but we have it here, and it does go up to level 4. The level 3 and 4 version are both in the RT store, and that's going to be the same for our next weapon, the narrative Gundam Beam Saber. If you want the level 3 and 4, those are in the RT store as well. So yeah, for the JT type bazooka, we have 2,300 power with 5 ammo and 300 range. And for the beam saber, we have 2,600 power with a cooldown of 2.5 seconds. So again, very common stuff here. We have the 60mm Vulcan gun times 2, that's 110 power with 60 ammo and 250 range. I assume these are going to be like pretty typical Vulcans. We do have the narrative Gundam beam rifle. I wish this was the primary weapon and not the D-type bazooka, but this is a ammo type beam rifle with 1,900 power, 4 ammo, and 350 range. Looks like it's gonna be a lacks focus fire, but does offer suppression, so probably gonna be a pretty standard instant stunning beam rifle. You have no focus on it. And then we have the narrative Gundam Blow. This is a second melee that is 1,900 power and has a cooldown of 2.5 seconds. Physical blow utilizing gravity and power, short range but attack power is enhanced and is compatible with the aerial melee system skill. So yeah, we do have aerial melee, and that's actually going to bring us into the skills. We have leg shock absorber level 1, quick boost level 2, emergency evasion system level 2, so a double dodge roll. Anti-blast stabilizer, flight control program level 2, high performance balancer, high spec and back level 2. You do get maneuver armor level 1, so that's pretty good. Force injector level 2, offense system level 1, melee combo controller level 1, so that's going to be 2 melee swings. Power accelerator level 2, aerial melee system, and then high performance radar. So yeah, that's everything we have for the stats, weapons, and skills here. Pull up the mobile suit explanation real quick in case anyone wants to pause and read through it. We do have a little bit of a description here for the base narrative. And with that out of the way, let's take it to port base and see how it performs. This is actually something I wanted to talk about but couldn't, but very surprising to see the narrative this early, because this suit has actually been leaked to high heaven. First, there were leaked images of its artwork, its banner art, or not the banner art, but it's like icon art. And then on PC, people were data mining it to be able to play it. So, yeah, very surprised to see we got it this early. And as you can see here, the narrative Gundam is a very tall suit when compared to the base Gundam and gun cannon here. So we'll start off with the bazooka. Over 2,000 damage, and of course that is a instant stun. We'll try it against the gun cannon. So yeah, pretty typical, bazooka there. For our melee pattern, we have a nice neutral and the right side, and then we got the left side, and then we have a poke as our downswing. So very cool to see that we have a poke here. Try to get a few melee swings here. I did not mean to hit just the gun cannon with that, but we'll do... Okay, I'm just completely whiffing the left swing. Get a bit closer. There we go. And then we'll try to get a downswing to hit both of them. And yeah, pretty nice damaging downswing there. So far looking pretty good. I'll wait for both of their iframes to go away before we go to the Vulcans. And it looks like you have some pretty good stun accumulation. Looks like it takes 20 rounds in order to get a stun. So not too bad there. And of course you can boost while using them, doing the typical Vulcan things. And they reload fairly quickly. Next up we have the beam rifle. And yep, pretty standard instant stun there. I'll try it against the gun cannon. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any of these weapons that you can fire while boosting, just the Vulcans. And then we have the blow, which seems like it's going to be a series of kicks. And then you have a boosting downswing, which looks like it might be from the Gundam EX. And then you can do that while in mid-air. So we will do just the downswing first on both of these suits, see if we can catch them both. There we go. So yep, you can do that, or you can boost up, do that, and also try to get an attack that way. So you do have a few options that you can do with this. We just go in for normal. If you're going for the normal swings, it looks like it's going to be relatively short range, but I think that's still cool to have a second melee option. Definitely seems like the kick, though, is what you're really going to want to use. So we'll start boosting up and do that. And yeah, pretty good reach. Pretty good reach with this, actually. And you can always follow that up with a downswing with the saber. Or I'm assuming you could also go saber into the kick. We'll see if the kick can actually register. And yeah, you can actually get the kick off as well. So, yeah, pretty good, double combo there with the melee. Pretty much do this, do that, do that. So, looks like you have a few different options for a combo, actually. I wonder if you can go for the kick, go for this, and then try to go for the kick again. That could be possible too. I'd have to test that out a bit more, but yeah, we'll go to the raid over here and try to test out our weapons. So looks like we have a G3. I don't know why my controller just flipped to the side there. We'll get that ready up. So there is... Actually, we'll do the ranged weapons first, just so, before we go into the downswing. That's the beam rifle. We'll go with that. And then the kick, I assume, is, going to be a finisher. We'll come over here to the other G3, and we'll do just a kick on them just to see what the damage numbers look like. Get around them so we can get past the shield. And... yeah, it looks like a pretty... yeah, it looks like, you can do some really good melee damage with this. Over 4,000 with the beam saber, so... yeah, it does seem like the narrative Gundam here is going to be a pretty decent 500 general. I do like the kit for it overall, especially the melee options that it has, and it seems like it's so balanced in terms of its stats. You can probably do quite a bit with this, actually. I feel like you could actually experiment with builds and see what you can try to get with it. But let's see, we'll do the boarding animation. Because I've never seen it with the narrative Gundam. So, yep, there's the boarding animation. That was actually another reason I decided to get this to at least the first pool, is I don't have any of the other narrative Gundam variants, so I thought having this one would be good. Actually, let's try the counter. See what the counter looks like. Okay, so we do have a nice beam saber combo there. Do that. Can always boost back and go with this. Oh, you can actually do a combo with the counter into the saber into the kick, so that's actually another alternative. Go with that. Do that. So yeah, that's actually something else you can do. So yeah, it definitely seems like the melee kit on this is going to be one of its strongest aspects. Because I do like its melee patterns and what they gave it. And again, I think that kick might be the same as the Gundam EX. Feel free to leave it in the comments if I'm wrong about that. It could be its own animation. It does look very similar to the EX though. Alright, so I didn't try the double dodge roll. I'll show that off real quick. So yeah, we got the double dodge roll. So again, yeah, it seems like it's going to be a pretty decent general. The only thing that I feel like could be an issue maybe would be the size. You're a skinny suit. You're a very skinny suit, but at the same time it's a very tall suit, especially for 500 I feel like, so that's the only thing I can really name off the top of my head at the moment. Maybe the resistances as well, but like I said, you do have a decent amount of part slots to work with, so I do think there could be ways to experiment with what build you want to use, so there might be ways to alleviate that, but yeah, that seems like a pretty fun general. You know, whenever I get the opportunity to try it out, I'll, you know, take it out in the field and see how it performs, but yeah, that's all I have to say for this testing video here. Comment down below what you think about the narrative Gundam. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and with that, I will see you all in the next one. Later.